And we had a party for Daryl before he left. And these are all the guys that he hung out with and he was still friends with to the day he died.
June 11th, 2007, the day Trooper Daryl Caswell was killed in a roadside bombing in Afghanistan. He was 25 years old.
And it should have been a happy day in this household.
Yeah, because it was also Logan's birthday.
Little brother Logan was waiting for Daryl's call on his 12th birthday. Daryl promised to call, and Daryl always kept his promises.
He would always make time for me. He would never leave me out of anything.
Because there was this age difference. You were really like the little brother.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, every time he'd come home from the army and just visit home, you know, he'd always make time for me no matter what.
But when the phone rang, it wasn't for Logan. It was the news that would change the Caswells' lives forever.
Like you've been punched in the stomach. And I had a hard time believing. It was all words. And to this point, to this day, a lot of it's a blur.
Daryl was leading a supply convoy north of Kandahar when his vehicle hit an improvised explosive device. Just like that, just days before his 26th birthday, he became the 57th Canadian military member to be killed in Afghanistan.
You think about it like, every day, you know, because that could change my life.
Logan, while not so little anymore, still looks up to his brother.
All I care about is that, you know, he's never forgotten about the hero he was, you know, because he paid the best sacrifice anyone could pay for this country.
For the Caswells, for any family of a fallen soldier, life goes on. The pain is something you learn to live with. Christine says you take it one day at a time, but that doesn't mean some days aren't harder than others. Daryl loved Easter and Thanksgiving, so those are tough ones around here. But Remembrance Day...
Remembrance Day is every day for us.
And when 2 more Canadian soldiers were killed last month, one in Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, Quebec, the other in Ottawa, both in terror-related attacks, Christine really remembers. She reflects on the day Daryl's body was returned home.
Seeing all those people there for Daryl, there for us, and it's what saved you. It's what helped and what you needed.
The countless Canadians who crowded overpasses along the Highway of Heroes to pay their respects. Christine and Paul have made that their tradition too, making it a point to join those crowds each time a fallen soldier is taken along Highway 401 to show their support. Because they know how it feels. They've been there. They're often still there.
It helps your soul. That's where it helps, is in your soul.
The Caswells, one of many Canadian families left to mourn the loss of a loved one fighting for our freedom.